Hi guys, FrostFangs here, welcome back once again, of course, to another Paladins video. We're going to be playing some Inara today, Watersfield Inara to be specific, pretty much the second most popular way people end up playing it after, standard Inara, which is pretty much just with the right click. If I sound a bit different than usual, it's just because I've just woken up and my voice is kind of shredded, so I'm going to be a little bit more fried than usual. But yeah, Inara basically is played in three ways: right click F, and then, I guess, flying Inara. I'd say that's also the order of how popular they are. Right click Inara got nerfed this update though, which is why I'm not doing a video on her, because I talked about those changes already, but since they weren't crazy big nerfs, they are still pretty much the standard way people play Inara. But the one we're going for today is also somewhat popular, but it definitely isn't at the same level as, right click Inara. I'll do flying Inara sometime soon again, because this did get a tiny buff. If you want to see me, I guess, cover that, drop a like on the video and I'll do flying Inara again. But the one we're going for today reduces the cooldown of the F from 12 to 7. It also gives us 25% damage reduction, which is really, really good whenever we're in the area of the F. We're of course grabbing Treacherous ground for the talent, then we have a bit of extra health, a bit of ammo gen, and a bit of just extra ammo by default. The only real downside I'd say there is to playing Inara with Treacherous ground and this sort of playstyle instead of Mother's Grace is that you don't get the CC immunity, which is probably the best part about the right click playstyle for Inara, is that you can just ignore CC for like 5 seconds every 7 seconds, which is, a little bit mental. CC immunity in Paladins is really, really strong, and there's not really any way to counter Mother's Grace or right click Inara, whereas with Treacherous ground you can kind of destroy, the little obelisk thing she drops down, and then it does, pretty much deny what you're going for. One thing to definitely keep in mind that a lot of people seem to forget is that Earth and God does actually reduce the damage taken from your deployables as well, so it will give 30% to your wall and also to your F, although usually with this setup you will want to use the F and the right click separately, so you get a longer period of, damage reduction and just defensiveness in general. But if you are getting your F hit a lot, you can pop them both at the same time to give your F, 30% extra health. It does have 1500, but buffing it by 30% is definitely something to keep in mind. I know most people don't even notice, but I hate it when I miss videos. I think I missed 2 this week, and it's a pain in the ass, because a lot of the time I have a video I want to make, I've got something I want to record, and then I'm just not able to, either because of my voice or something that's pretty much outside of my control, or sometimes I just don't have the motivation for it. But it's not that anybody even complains when I miss a video. I don't think most people even notice, but I just feel like I'm letting you guys down, I'm letting myself down when there's something I want to do and put out and I'm not really able to. But thank you for the love. That's basically what I was trying to say. I appreciate you guys tuning in every day to hear what I got to say. Anyway, for game 1 we've got Onslaught Marauder support. We've got a Ruckus as in an Io and a Nando. We're up against a Tyra, an Andro, a Khan, a Ying and a Nessa. So it seems like we've got a pretty similar thing. It is a 6 AM game, so I'm expecting it to be a little bit rough, but I will say if you're in a situation where you're expected to carry with Inara, this is actually probably the better choice. So we'll go ahead and grab the setup. We've got Killer Team, we've got Life Link, Flux Generator, Aegis, okay, Mercy Kill, Curse Revolver, Resonance, Storm of Bullets and Steady Aim. I'm going to go ahead and grab Master Riding or Cauterize. We'll go Cauterize and Nimble to start, why not? I guess I'm actually going to be trying to play Flying Inara. We'll see. I'm going to go over the top. I didn't see anybody go left. I'm just going to go all the way around and just drop down on the left side and then just keep going, see how this works. Nobody seems to expect Flying Inara. Hello Tyra, this is my first game of the day. It is like 7 AM. There goes the Tyra though. First blood. We can dedeploy the F to get it on cooldown. Get rid of the Andro if I can just stop sucking. What happened to my animation? Either way, double. Drop down the bottom here. Hello Kanessa and Ying. There is the F. This is probably the best flank play I've made in a minute. Me and Zin just removing him from the game. Hello Tyra, there's a couple shots for you. It feels like my animation timing is just off. I'm going to throw up the wall. Khan is also here. I didn't even notice. Okay, there is an F. You're definitely dead. Gonna just go around. The Nando's there with the shield for some reason. Luna is here on left. Hello Tyra, there is the F. This is such a brutal setup because it's such a pain in the ass to go against. If you have ever actually gone against Flying Inara, you know what I'm talking about. Running around a corner to suddenly be freaking greeted with an Inara who's got Treacherous ground is just a pain, because now he can't even get away or anything. There we go. There is another one. Especially if you're in a match where you're expected to carry, this is probably the best setup to go for. We'll throw up a wall behind us. Go here on the Ying. Could go for the ultimate, but it's probably a bad idea. I'm just going to sit here and hope that I get healing from something. There is the F for the damage reduction and a wall to block myself off. Guess I should try and run because Andro's right there. I don't think he's even going to chase me. We're healing up for being out of combat. I'm going to have me miss those shots. There's an F. I guess we're actually going to win this fight. I don't know how the hell I managed to wiggle that one. Guess I can try and wall myself in. I was on 30 health. The wall even deployed there. A little bit cheesy, but definitely deserved to die. We'll go ahead and get some more Cauterize and some more Nimble, because it's just firing down here. Hello Andro. There's a right click. Okay, Nessa, what's popping? I'm going to try and block you off, but that's not really going to work. She's going to just teleport back into spawn. Okay, we got rid of the Khan. I'm going to throw up the wall here for a little second just to give us a bit of time to heal up, because we're not looking too good. We do have an IO, but she's playing really weirdly. Tyra, there's a couple little shots for you. I do have the ultimate. Should we go for it? Yeah, sure. We should just go ahead and throw it right there in the middle. That is like a 4 freaking man stun. Trying to get rid of the Tyra here. There is the F. She is out. Ying's going for the ultimate. Thought I heard a Tyra ult, but she's dead, so there's no way that was what I heard. There's the wall, which can actually completely block off that little area there. Ruckus is sitting on the point. Pop a right click to make that a little bit faster. I guess I can push up a bit. There is an F. Team, why aren't you pushing up with me here? I'm rooting like 3 people at a time. They got rid of my little F. I think I'm dead. I'm in Tyra fire. I'm definitely gone. Andrew's also behind. Both of my tanks are just sitting in a corner there trying to hide. Ruckus is being grabbed by the Khan. He's being thrown off the map. The Andrew got rid of 2 of them. Okay, we'll finish off Cauterizer, I guess. This game is weird. Hello, Andrew. I was going to ignore you, but I guess you saw me. There is an F. We should be able to get rid of him here, right? Zin, just throw over like a shot or 2. He's actually doing a pretty good job. I got to give him props, but as you can definitely tell, I'm expected to carry here. Ruckus went for the ult, got rid of the Khan. Nice. Hello, Ying. There's another one. Okay, they're all over there for some reason. Throw up a wall just here. here, throw down an F. I think she's actually in her own fire there, which is kind of funny. We'll redeploy the wall, there's no reason to leave it up. Nando's just sat in the corner, he's gone. I don't know why they just love to sit there and try and defend shit, it's really weird. Go ahead and pop the ult, might as well just throw it right here. There we go, there's an F as well, should be able to get rid of the Khan. At least Sin's going to go ahead and ult him. He got the damage immunity from his Q, even though the animation barely even started. Alright, fair enough. I mean, he counted it unintentionally. We're going to go ahead and drop down on the top, throw down the F, see if we can get rid of the Ying fast enough here. She should be gone, right? Yeah, she could have easily gotten out of that and teleported away, but she chose not to. More hits on the Khan. We'll throw up a wall just here and play the angle a little bit. Is he going to go around? See if we can finish him off. I'm trying to just fire over the shield. There we go. Nice. Deploy the F. Hello, Tyra and Ying. I guess you're back here again. Throw down the F, throw down a wall. I think I'm dead. Yeah, I freaking locked myself in there with the Andro, but I really don't know what this game is. I feel like as much as I try to carry here, I am at the end of the day on an Inara. Gonna just run all the way around and then throw down an F. Sure, I really don't know what else I could do here. Khan is going for the ult. I'm definitely dead. There's nothing I can do to get back on. I can go ahead and throw an ultimate over. Is that going to do me anything? No, did it even detonate? I have no idea if that was a complete waste of my ultimate or not, but it's worth a try. Maybe the team would have pulled something off. Again, I don't know. Just ran around again. Hello, Kinessa. There is the F. You're definitely gone. You can't teleport away. I don't know why you keep trying to. Tyra's going for the ult. I threw down the F. I'm just going to throw up a wall here so I can lock myself off a bit. I'm probably dead here as well. It's like 1 on freaking 4. I don't know what Nando's even doing. He's just stood there at the back like flaming stuff. This game is melting my brain. It's already really early in the morning, so I'm kind of fried. I think I've been healed by the IO once, and I don't think I've really been assisted too many times from the rest of the team either. We'll throw down the F, get rid of the Ying. You can definitely flank with this. It's just when you're trying to flank 3 people, it doesn't really work. But I can get rid of one of them really, really easily. There goes the Khan as well. It's way too far gone for us to recover it, but we're going to give it a shot, I guess. We're only 130 behind, but they're 20 off of winning. Go ahead and throw the ult. I don't think the team's even going to push up at all, but that is another 3-man stun. I'm going to have a good damage to at least. I went for the ultimate. Rex is running in. There is an F. We should be able to get rid of the Khan, right? He popped his Q. There's my right click. Throw up the wall there again. Tyra was low, but so am I. But there is the defeat. Well-deserved win for them, I would say. I mean, I tried to carry. I feel like I actually did, but I'm on Inara at the end of the day. You can't really carry a match with Inara if your team isn't outputting any damage. I don't know why that pops up twice, but it went 15, 6, 74k, 16k. I will happily, take that. I feel like I did pretty damn good. And weirdly enough, I can safely say that was the best setup there for Inara in that match. If I went for normal Inara or flying Inara, I'd have definitely done a worse job there. So I guess that was a close to perfect situation for what we were going for to kind of show it off. For the rest of the stats, the IO didn't really do all that much. Same thing with the Nando there. Those stats are pretty rough. The Zin did, I guess, fine. Same thing with the Ruckus there. Andro did pretty good. Their Kinessa did alright. Ying did pretty good. The Khan did fine as well. And then their Tyra struggled a little bit there, but they deserved the win for pretty obvious reasons. We'll go ahead and requeue for another one. Alright, well, for game 2, we've got Siege Warders Gate. Shoutouts to our Zin. He called me out in the chat. We also have a Maven, Nando, and a Damba. Pretty standard team. We're up against another Zin, a Drogos, a Genos, an Atlas, and a Tyra. So we do actually counter Atlas quite hard with this setup, and Drogos and Zin a little bit, but we do also get kind of screwed by the Atlas CC. We'll see how it goes. So we'll go ahead and grab the setup and start off with some Cauterize. And for talents, we've got Rose, Gambit, Yomi, Spirit Shells, and Aegis. Then Hunting Party, Luminary, Deja Vu, Guillotine, and Fusillade. Okay, Drogos is just here. I guess I should be firing out some shots. He's not looking too good. I don't really know exactly what he's doing. He's on 2 health. I'm just going to stay on the point though. Drogos died. I'm not really sure what to. There goes the Atlas though. That was pretty much a team wipe, and all I really did was tap the Drogos a little bit, but I'm just going to keep pushing the objective, I guess. Welcome back to another Objective Boy video. Drogos flying over the top. Damba hit a stun. He pulled up the counter. Can we finish him off? I have no idea how I landed that hit. I must have timed it. Must have timed that one perfectly, but I'm going to throw up a wall there and just keep pushing the objective, I guess. We're actually pretty close. Pop the right click. There is an F. Tyra's going for the ult, so I'm going to try and hide. She's going to have to go around left because my thing is blocking it, but I guess she's just going to go all the way through anyway. Going to push around, see if we can get like a cheeky flank or something. There's a right click. I did try and throw my F before that, but that didn't work. There's the wall. There's the F. Jones is going for the ultimate, which I didn't juke even slightly. He's going to rewind me. Okay, thank you, Dan. Before the heals, he's going for the ultimate. The Atlas is gone. Dan really did save my ass there. Drogos went over and punched him, but we got rid of him. Tyra's throwing down the fire. There's a right click. We're going to make this push for sure. There goes the Tyra, but there we go. There's the push successful. I feel like I've been playing pretty standard Inara so far, just sitting on the objective, annoying the enemy team a little bit, and I guess just letting the team do the work. But let's go into round 2. We've nearly got enough to finish off our Cauterize. I'm just going to run and sit on the point again, see what we can do. Seems like they pushed over right side again. Genos is running this way, but we're going to obviously tap him for a bit. He's actually really, really low. Did try and block that off, which didn't really work. There's a right click. Going to go ahead and pop the ultimate, throw it in there. That should get me some in right. I don't know how I completely missed that. I thought I was aiming at the right part of the wall, but hey, whatever. See if we can get rid of the Zin here. Okay, cool. We'll deploy the F, and that is going to be an overtime. Drogos is over the top. There is an F. He's definitely dead here again. Okay, cool. Damba really is putting in work here with the heals, and I'm just letting the team do their job. Throw a wall just there to block off the Zin. We should be able to get rid of him here. He pulled up the counter. There is my F to stop him from going into the billow, and he's gone. Okay, I pretty much single-handedly got rid of him there. The Atlas should be dead here as well. Nice. Felt kind of mean there, making that play with Inara, like ruining the Zin, but okay, just going to stay on the objective. Welcome back once again to Objective Boy Part 2. Only versus Lamba they can try hard. XD. There's a right click. He's going to grab me, but that's fine to be honest. There's a couple more hits. There's an F. The damage reduction. Damba went for the ult. I got rewound. There's that. I tried to block the Drogos, but I'm just going to get punched in the head. I mean, I feel like that's fine. I'm not really bothered to be honest. We'll go ahead and grab some Cauterize and some Master Riding. I actually have enough Master Riding too, and I didn't buy it. Just going to run around towards the middle bit here, throw down the F. Might be able to get rid of the Atlas, or at least force him to rewind. There we go. There we go. He rewound. There's the stun. He's going for the ultimate. Okay, just gonna wait here, I guess. I mean, we managed to bait out his ultimate. He pretty much completely wasted it there. Seems like we're pushing up pretty damn hard. There goes the Tyra. He rewound, but we don't really have to care about the Atlas, to be honest, because the rest of the team's out, because, again, my team's just putting in work. Just gonna go ahead and pop the ult, make sure that they can't get to it. There is the stun, and there is the victory. I feel like that was the most passive game of Inara I might have ever played, but there is the win. I guess we deserve it. My team pretty much carried me there, although I didn't let them down. I just didn't really get that much space to do all that much there. You know, we went 7-2-6 with the second highest damage on my side. I'm more than happy with that. We freaking spent 200 freaking seconds on the objective, whereas everybody else had like less than 50 for the stats on everyone else. The Nando did fine. The Maeve did pretty damn good. The Xin shredded, so did the Damper. These two guys definitely put in the most work if you ask me, but nobody there did badly. For their side, Xin did pretty good. Their Jokers didn't do too bad. The Jones did alright, so did the Alice, and so did the Tyra. Wouldn't say anybody on their side did badly, but overall I think as a team we just did a better job, and that was Flank Inara. I feel kind of weird ending the video off here, but I feel like I've shown it off pretty much to the best that I could. Doing a game 3 would be kind of pointless. There really just isn't all that much else I can say about this setup. It isn't as good as normal Inara, which is why this is normal Inara. I'd say it's definitely better than, you know, flying Inara, because this is more of a meme setup than anything else, but as an alternative to standard Inara, this one works really, really well, and in some situations it will actually be the better choice. But the main way to simplify the downside to it is that it is counterable with items and setups and stuff, whereas this one really isn't, because you're just self-buffing pretty much the entire time, whereas this one, you know, you're self-buffing a little bit, but it's also with a deployable and other stuff going on. I don't need to explain it, but I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed it, because let me know what you want to see me do next. I'll see you guys all very, very soon, and as always, stay frost there.